Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got this great collection of adorable cutting dies from our friends at Tutti Designs. Take a look at this one right here with this precious little cutting die. What a great card focal. I can't wait to show you what else we came up with, so come play with us. So for this first set, this is the Happy Birthday windows, and it comes with 4 separate windows. Each one of these is 2 inches by about 2.5 inches. And then it comes with this great little die for matting them. So as you can see, they are happy birthday, 4 different styles, which are adorable. They've got flowers, a cupcake, balloons, and then all kinds of little flowers and butterflies surrounding this one. So cute and so versatile. So you get, 4 card toppers in one. So on this card, I did a center step card, and I used the 5 envelopes and 5 cards for center step. They're already die cut and ready to go in this package, already pre-folded. But if you're into cutting dies, we have the center step card cutting die, and this one is meant to go through a 6-inch wide platform just fine. You could have unlimited center step cards. And I'll list all of these down below the video, and I should definitely mention the money saver on the right hand side, so definitely check that out. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, that's where everything is located to the right and below the video. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just click below the video. There's a link that'll take you to the Paper Wishes webisode page. All right, so we started off with a center step card base, and then to cover my card, I used Wind Flowers 6x6 patterned cardstock. There's 24 different sheets in here. It's a really nice weight of double-sided cardstock. And I just did a little square right here, cut a little border, cut a couple more little borders to go on the sides. Very simple to put together. And then a little border to go here is nice to cover up that seam, so I just used a white jewel border dazzle sticker right across that edge there. And then these little flowers just needed a little pink from when you cut them from white cardstock. So I used the Prism Shimmer Ink Pad in Jelly Bean Pink, just a little bit along the edges. Maybe we can zoom in on that. Along the top and bottom edge of the little greeting and at the center of each of those little flowers. And of course added some little purple jewel dazzle stickers right there to the center. And then for that I used my little jewel picker tool, which is a great little tool to have. And what they do with these, you just lift right off with your little picker, and then you can just place them wherever you want. They're very handy when you're using a lot of these little stickers. And then at the center, just a little bow there, so cute. And I love the dimension this card has. Foam taped this little rectangle to the card center. And of course, I always recommend our giant roll of foam tape. It's humongous. This is 150 feet or 50 yards. That's about 20 bucks. So it's going to last you a really long time. So that's a great value. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Oh, yes. I forgot to show you what these look like when you cut them out of different materials. So here's one from just a blue cardstock. Right, and then here's one. This is from fuchsia pink Miri cardstock here. And then here is one from hammered gold paper. And I'm going to link all of these down below the video on our webisode page so you can see where they are. And then here's some kind of like a lime green glitter cardstock. And these just cut out really, really beautifully with these dies. All right, wanted to show you all those. Now we can move on. So let's see. I think I'll do this one. So the next one is, this is the Vase Triptych die. So it looks like this. It comes in 2 pieces. So here's a background die, and then here's this die, and this is what they look like when you cut them out. I'm gonna move all these other things. There we go. So yeah, this mat provides just a really nice landing place for this die. Really nice. And I colored that on this card using some Spectrum Noir markers, the tri-blend markers. And I first covered my card with This is Window View 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. There's a nice wood one on there, right there. And then I used this one, which is kind of a dark blue with a torn edge. And I just inked the edges brown, coffee brown, and then here just a little blue lagoon around the torn edges. Glued that there. This is 6.5 by 5 inches, I should mention. And then this blue cardstock is cut from the solid cardstock pack. Go, this same one right here. And then I just used my markers. I used all these colors. Let's see. For my little swirlies here, I used True Blue, and I used Citrus Blend, which is a really nice bright yellow for the stars. And then for the plants, I primarily used Dull Green, which is my favorite shade of green, on all of these. And then for this little flower, I used Pale Pink. And for the vases, I used True Blue, Earth Brown, Pink, and True Blue again. And then I colored these windows, the triptychs, into with golden brown. And just was very easy to sit, just watch TV and just color those. And yeah, just give it an entirely different look than maybe cutting it out of just the white or even one of the different materials that I showed you for the other die. And then at the center, just placed, from Hunky Dory, we have these gold studs, and they come in several different sizes, which is nice. Right there on the center of the flowers. All right, and now we've got, this one is Belle Flowers. And here's a card that I did. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit. Belle Flowers, this is what that die looks like. And I have it cut out here. Oops. Oh, that's what that one looks like. Very delicate, very beautiful. On this card, this is a beaded frame card from Hunky Dory. I love that it's already die cut and it has all this detail on it. And what I did with this one is for the center here, I cut this out of white glitter cardstock. Oops. And white glitter cardstock. And then I was able to color it. And I colored it using that dull green marker, which is just, as I said, my go-to marker. And then both orange and coral. And I want to show you, we're going to have to zoom in a lot on this one, but what I did with these markers is I started off with this darker green and then just added the medium color. These are 3 pens in one, and kind of blended those together for the stems. And then for the flowers, for those little bell flowers, I started off with some orange, and I used the lightest orange. It's pretty vibrant. And then I went to the coral color, and I used the medium color on this one. And then towards the end of the bell, so the top of the bell is bright orange, and the bottom of the bell is coral. And then I just started coloring into the orange and just went down like that. So it's just a really nice blend. And then for the outside edges of these beaded frames, this is how these cards come, like this. And then you just evacuate all of these little pieces. Just like that. And then I used a little of the Jelly Bean Shimmer ink pad just around the outside edges. And to do that, I took, let's see, grab one of these, little blending brush, and a little scrap piece of paper, which I brought with me. Where is it? Where is it? Finding it on my desk. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to need our little pad here, our little craft mat, rather. And then what I did with this is I didn't want a lot of it over here. So I mean, like, actually I just went around the edge like this, kind of that bottom edge. And then I didn't use my scrap paper. You can even do this while the little die cut pieces are there. Then when I got to this side right here, I didn't want to get any pink on the card part. So just kind of went like that around there, and then it protected this side. So that's a really easy technique to do. And then for the center here, I used a cutting die. So this is 12 circles and scallops. I used gingham number 2 6x6 in this really nice little peachy color. And my little greeting for hello, that is from Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers, and they come in a 5-pack, and I used the gold little hello. And then when it was all done and I glued it to my little card front, I just added a little bow of orange gingham ribbon there, which I thought was so sweet with the gingham background. And yeah, it's adorable. And then when you go on the inside here, you could put another circle of gingham or a solid color cardstock so you know where to write on your card, because you don't want to like write over into here. I think it kind of is a shame to go to all this trouble to have these cutaways and then write on it. So I like to do that. Usually I put a little circle in there so I know where my boundaries are for writing. So you guys, we've got a great money saver on all these sweet little dies. And as you can see, they're so fun to play with and really versatile. They're very pretty and give you beautiful results. And so if you're interested in that money saver, it is over there on the right-hand side. All the other products are listed down below if you want to shop one or two things. And if you're watching us on YouTube, look below the video in the description box. And there's a link that'll take you right over to Paper Wishes. And hey, consider subscribing. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week. We wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.